Miss Georgina, and today, do you want to guess what day today is? Today you are here because we are going to celebrate National Avocado Day, and I love guacamole. So to celebrate, you will be joining me in creating our own guacamole recipe. So what will we need? So you of course will need the most important thing ever, which are avocados. So you will need somewhere from 2 to 4. Make sure that they are ripe and good to go. And if you have any questions about that, just ask your adults and they will get those for you. And you will need 2 bowls like these, or you can just do one full big one. You will be needing a cutting board, a fork or a spoon. I had a fork handy. And then you will also be needing, for my recipe, a tomato, a lime. I'm just gonna put those in my bowl. Let's see. You will also need some cilantro. It smells so good. And you will also, if you choose to, you can put some celery in there. I like a little crunch in mine, so I put a little bit of that in there. And you will also need a knife. So when handling a knife, please be very careful because we don't want any accidents to happen and we want you to keep all your fingers. All right, so let's get started. You will also need salt or pepper if you like to add to your mix. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, everyone. So I pre-washed our avocados, our tomato, oh boy, our tomato, let's see, our celery and our cilantro. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and cut open our avocados and see how they are. So these are pretty ripe right now. So when you are cutting it, just be very careful to not, catch one of your fingers. So let's cut it up in half and look at how pretty that avocado is. It's so delicious. All right, so we're gonna cut this other one open. See how it looks. So I'm making a small batch of guacamole. So I am only using 2, but if you have a larger family or if you're making it for you and your friends, you can definitely use more avocados. Let's see. Look at those beauties. Aren't they delicious? Okay, so now that we've cut those, I'm gonna take my napkin. So if you have napkins handy, and I'm just gonna wipe off my my knife. And you will also want to take the pit out. So you can either do this where you cut it out, or you can just wait until you sort of scoop it out and put it in your bowl and then take care of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my bowl right. Oh, let's change dynamics. Here we go. My bowl is right here. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and scoop this out. And it's a very easy, just, put your spoon or your fork in there, pop it out. And now we have this one. So this one, what I'm gonna do, because it has the pit, is I'm gonna just go ahead and peel it like this because it's easier. And then you can just pop it in there. And this one too. Oops. Be careful, they can be a little slippery, so we don't want to lose an avocado. Now you can grab your spoon or your fork and you can go ahead and mash your avocados in here. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be pretty. You just mash them up like so. I'm just gonna, the pits may get in the way, so you may want to take those out beforehand. Just telling you guys that now. I should have thought about it earlier before I pop them in there. Also, a spoon may work better for you, so it doesn't get in the grooves like the fork has. You see these little lines in there? But other than that, it's super easy and quick. Let's see, we're almost there. We got one pit out almost. There we go. So we're gonna pop that baby out in here. All right, and keep mashing. And then when you're all done, you can do so many things with your guacamole. You can put it on toast. You can eat it with chips. You can put it on some rice cakes. There are so many things, so many ways you can eat your guacamole. So we're gonna pop that one out too. And then you just keep mashing. Mash, mash, mash. If you have a potato masher at home, that may be so much more easy than a fork. So just make sure that everything is evenly mashed. And if it's not, it's fine, because you can always go back and remash once you have all your other ingredients in there. So don't be afraid of just, you know, leaving it like this for now. So that's what it's gonna look like. There is your mashed avocado. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and take our other ingredients. So let's see, what do I have here that we can pop in there? I have cilantro. Some people love cilantro in their guacamole. Other people don't like it because it could taste weird for them. So what I like to do is I like to take two or three pieces if it's gonna be a lot of guacamole. But for right now, I'm just gonna take one, and I like to fold it in half like this. And then fold it in half once more, and then go ahead and chop. And when you're chopping, just make sure to pull away your fingers because you don't want to cut yourself. If it's easier for you to get help from your adult, go ahead and do that. You know, cutting can be a little scary sometimes if you cut your fingers. So you just cut it finely, you move it around. Make sure that, you know, the leaves are getting finely chopped in there. And then once you've gotten a nice cut, you can go ahead and just pour it into your bowl, like I will do so in a minute. Well, really a second, but you know what I mean. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and these leaves are a little too big. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pour that in there. Oh, just pour it in here. Alright, so we have that in there, and then I also like to put celery in mine. So what I like to do is I cut it into fours. So I will cut 1, 2, 3, store, and then I get like little pieces like that, which when I cut, I will get little squares, so they're not the big pieces. All right, sorry for the shakiness, but here we go. And if you haven't cut them into the 4 pieces, you can just cut the big piece and then just chop it into little ones like this. So it's totally fine. There is no right or wrong way to do this, guys. It's totally up to you and how you want to do it. If you like celery and you want to add it, it's cool. If you don't like it and you want to pop something else in there, it's totally fine too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. So much green happening, so much green. And then the last thing that I'm gonna cut and put in there will be tomato. So when you guys go to like Chipotle or a Mexican restaurant, you will notice that their guacamole has tomato in it. I like to put tomato in it too, not all the time, but it is a little extra flavor that you can definitely add. So here is my tomato. You can use these, the bigger ones or the little baby ones. I didn't have any baby ones to chop, so I will go ahead and do this one. So I like to cut it like so, little rivets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I flip it like that, and I cut 1 and 2 to get the little square shape happening. And then I just hold it firmly on my cutting board and just press down. And I think that is enough tomato. And I just go back in there and chop them a little bit smaller so that they are totally not big and chunky. I don't like big and chunky pieces. If you do though, you can totally make them bigger. And then just grab that in and you pop it in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it all up. Clean my station. I'm gonna clean it real good. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. All right, and you see this deliciousness? Oh my gosh, I need to eat it. So good. All right, look at that. If you want more red, if you want to mash it up a little bit more, it's totally up to you. If you want to add more tomato, whatever you like. So good, you guys, so good. All right, so now for my last touch, here is my lime. I like to put lime over lemon because I think that lime is a little bit sweeter, whereas lemon is more tart. So I go ahead and I put some of this lime in here. Oh, and it smells so good. All right, so I put that lime in there, and I have a little baggie of salt in here. So I left my little container at home, but I put some in my Ziploc. All right, pop that in there, save some for later, and then you just go ahead and you mix it all up. And look at that. Look at that guacamole that you just made. It's delicious. It's amazing. You will want to eat it with your family and your friends. It's something really easy that you can make at home. So now you are all ready to get some chips and enjoy. All right, guys, so I'm back. So here is our final product, and I just wanted to show you guys that you can now get your Tostitos and open them up. I got the little tiny ones, and you can get these and enjoy your guacamole with your friends like so. So good. You can also get rice cakes. These are caramel flavored. I could not find the plain ones, but you can take a rice cake and spread your guacamole on it and do a guacamole spread rice cake, which is a little bit like avocado toast, but not really. And you can put this guac on toast, which is totally amazing as well. I'm so happy you came and joined me to celebrate National Avocado Day and make some delicious guacamole with me. I will have a list of ingredients for you, and I would love to see some pictures of your guacamole. So, you know, share with us. We miss you, and I'm very happy that I got to share my cooking, well, guacamole making with you guys. I miss you and hope to see you soon. Bye.